Okay, we're at 2390 Leeward Circle, and it is Leo and Debbie Reed's residence. They've had a burst pipe in the bedroom at a bar sink. The pipe burst and blew apart, and it flooded the master bedroom for approximately about 2 hours before they got home and realized that it had gone. We've removed a lot of gallons of water out of here, and are removing the belongings that are damaged, and all the clothing and the flooring. We're vacuuming and have set up dehumidifiers and fans to clean the water. It's continued all the way into the master bathroom closet. All the carpet soaked completely, and the belongings that were down here were also water damaged. It's also carried into the shower area and into the tile, and has gotten in. We're going to remove all the belongings and then remove baseboard at baseboard height and attempt to cut the drywall out to stop any moisture from bleeding up into the drywall any further, and continue. We're going to use 3 dehumidifiers in here to dry it out. Got one set up right now. We're still working on it, and I've got others sitting here ready to go. Okay, I'm at 4187 Woodland Court, Wessex Village. Here looking at a garage with granny flat with the downstairs bathroom. We've inspected the bathroom, and underneath the sink, and there is drywall cut out, and you can see that there is a 3/4 pipe, 3/4 copper piping for the sink that comes over and reduces to 1/2 inch. It's got the 1/2 inch angle stops with supply lines. It's got the trap, 1.5 P-trap, that's hooked up properly. Going over here to the toilet. The toilet is hooked up with proper closet ring, proper water supply. It's got copper coming out of the wall, and it has a 3-inch sewer line that is typed into the toilet. That's standard. 3 or 4 is the only sizes you can use with a toilet, and it's flushing and properly working. We come around to here, we have the shower, which is to the right. The drain that we have in here is a 2-inch ABS drain, and there is a 2-inch trap at the bottom. There's water in it now. Everything is looking fine here. The shower valve that's installed is installed with 1/2 inch copper to the valve and up to the shower head. The shower tiles look in good order. Just a little bit of maintenance and cleaning on the bottom, and recocking or grouting, just a minor maintenance issue on that. But other than that, everything looks great. Now moving over here to the staircase, which we're going up on. The staircase is a 3-foot wide staircasing. We're going up to the landing up at the top. There is a potential problem. I'm going to check with the city and find out. The landing is not 3 feet from the last step to the wall. It can be easily remedied, though, by just extending the step down to this next step, and having the landing come out, and then it'll be over 36. And then also just taking the railing off and taking the post and moving it down 1 step or over 1 step. It won't be moving down, and just coming to the edge over here and cutting 2 of the decorative pieces and moving it back to the wall and just reattaching it. It's a fairly minor thing to do, looking under $1,000 to complete that. I'm upstairs. The windows that are in the upstairs window are at the height that is required, and the minimum of 20 inches in the width, and the 5 square feet do meet the criteria for the egress and ingress. But I'm going to also go to the City of Thousand Oaks and double check and confirm that I'm correct on that, just to make sure that I've followed all of their call-outs on the website that I've read. I've also inspected the floor joisting from the underneath side. We're going to head down there next. I'm going to head down there now. I'm going to come on out and head over to the garage area, and which is right here. Goes through the walkway. I'm entering the garage at this time. This is the loft, the granny flat that was up above, and this floor joists on this, I'm sure were calculated out. All this was done at the time this house was built. There's also a metal post, which is I'm sure has been calculated out, but I'll also get the calculations if necessary on this. There was no footing poured after the initial pour on the home when it was built in 1982. This was all done at the same time. The floor joisting that you see here are 2x8. That's just for a loft storage area. I believe that, and we will cut them open if necessary to expose the beam, to do the calculations on the structural integrity of this, make sure that the rafters, or the floor joists are adequate, and that the beam, support beam, is adequate. And I feel like that when we do cut it open and do the calculations, that it will be adequate and to code at the time that this was done, and most likely to code now. There's no, in my opinion, at this point, with before I cut it open, it looks to me that the floor joists are very sturdy. They're not bowing or sagging in any areas. And I've walked up above, and it's very sturdy and stable. So what we're going to do from here will be determined on what the owner and the seller decide. And I will continue and do the research necessary at that time.